welcome back to my channel. My name is Talissa on Turn Up with T. Okay, we turn up with T. Welcome back. Today, you guys, we are going to do a Fenty review for Try It Tuesday. We are trying out the foundation, the concealer, and the setting powder. So if you want to see the tea and know my true thoughts on this look, this coverage, definitely stay tuned. But before you just bounce right out of here and be scandalous after you get the tea, do not forget to like this video. Let YouTube know I'm doing a good job. Subscribe, okay? And hit that good old notification bell, okay? So stay tuned. How I got this look today. I went real natural today, really just running errands and just trying to try out, and I'm gonna do a wear test on this. So you'll be able to see at the very end of the video how it worked, how it melted, how it was on my face all day long. So I will see you guys in next. Okay guys, let's get into this Try It Tuesday review. So I've already got the brows on using Forever Magic Duo Pomade. I have not cleaned them up because we are trying out, like I said or just a second ago, the Fenty Foundation, which I have worn before, but we are trying out the concealers, and we are also trying out the setting powders. So I wanted to use the Fenty shade, which I got the same shade in concealer as I did in foundation to have a natural color, and then I got a little bit of a lighter one for a highlight, and hoping I got it online, so we're gonna cross our fingers on this one. But we are gonna clean up our brows with the Fenty 290, which looks like this. I love the frosted, rude. I love the Fenty frosted packaging, like the bottles. I love that. So let's go ahead and dig into this and try this out. You do get this is the Pro Filter, and you get 0.27 fluid ounces, and it comes on a wand like so. And let's go for this. So I do not like put this on my hand. I dip my brush into it and then go from there. So hopefully this is the same shade as my foundation. Now what I will say too is Fenty oxidizes a lot, so after you apply it, just give it like 5 to 10 minutes and it's going to like dry down to a darker color. So right now it's looking kind of light. It's not looking like my foundation shade at all, but that's okay because I know that it oxidizes. So let's see what happens. I'm just gonna brush this out. Snatched brow, okay. It is not the same shade as the foundation when I put this on. So I'm really hoping that this will oxidize down and be a little bit darker, so that way I'm not like super highlighted underneath my brows, because I'm just doing like a natural look today. So I'm actually gonna put this away because I don't want to use it on my top, even though I want it to be the same shade as like my foundation. I don't know if this will be. So we're just gonna wing it. So here is the actual foundation. I did get a sample size. I love the bottles. Oh, so nice. Anyways, I love the packaging of this, and I am in the color 290. But see, look, this is my sample size, and see they look a little bit different, only because of the frosted bottle, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna go in actually with some Tarte to clean up the top, just because that's what I've been doing, and I'm gonna use the color Tan Sand to clean up my top. We're gonna let this sit underneath my brow and see if it darkens up any. My brows are being heifers today, y'all. Like, they are not wanting to work with me. They are being scandalous. scandalous. Let me take a look. Yeah, they're just not vibing with me today, you guys. And it's kind of like you're in a relationship and and then you guys are just like not having a good day together, and so you really just stay away from each other and you just don't have conversation, and you avoid that person because you know it's just not going to be good, and you may say things that you don't normally would say because you guys are just not having a good day. That's kind of how this brow is happening today. We're not having a good day, but I can't stay away from her because she's on my face. So we gotta work through it. We gotta live together. This is where your key to communication comes in. We gotta have good communication, eyebrow. You gotta get with the program. You gotta learn that I'm mamacita. I am the boss. So get your life together. Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay. So this has set actually for a good few minutes, and it is not lightening. I mean, it is not darkening. So let me pull you in right here, and you can see underneath my brows, it is still light. Like, I would use this for a natural highlight. And here's the thing too, you guys. I'm gonna prime real fast. Here's the thing too. I would normally use a lighter shade underneath my brows. The only thing is I wanted to do a natural look today. So when I do a natural look, I'm not really concerned about the lightness of the, I'm not concerned of the lightness of the concealer. Words are hard, okay? I can't talk. Because I want it to look like my skin color. This does not look like my skin color. Excuse me, my allergies are kicking my bootay. Okay. So let's use this Fenty Foundation. This is the color 290, and I always watch everyone be like bougie or whatever, and they take it and they're like, look at these squiggly lines all over my face. Oh yes, I'm using Fenty. I kind of want to have that moment, but I'm totally not gonna look as gorgeous as them. So don't judge me with your judgy eyes. Back up! Okay, anyways, I had a moment. Okay, so it's still not lightening. So the color foundation and the color concealer, they're exactly the same number, are not the same shade. And so this kind of worries me because I did grab a 255 thinking that this 290 would be the same color. This 255 low-key kind of looks the same color on the box, but let's see, focus camera. So here's the 250 and here's the 290. So it kind of looks like that 250 is actually darker than the 290. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. It is. Why? Look at this. Do you see? 255, 290. I am shook. I should have used the 255. Why is that dark? It has a different undertone, I think. But that 255 should not be darker than the 290. The house? What? Okay, so let's use our Fenty Foundation. Okay, let's do this. So let's be super bougie or whatever. I told you I'm not gonna. We have a line. Are you ready for the other squiggly line? Did I do a good job? Or did I do a good job? Did I look bougie or whatever? Okay, let's put our lid on it. let's use our Morphe M439 brush. Now this will oxidize down, ladies and gentlemen. This will change the shade of your life. No, I'm joking. But it will. Just give it some time. Oh, it smells like vanilla fields. I went ahead and patted this on my eyelid because I am going for just something good and natural, something fun and fresh today. So, and I haven't been using a brush in a minute. I have been using a beauty blender because I've been using some real creamy foundations. So I have actually been using a beauty blender. This is gonna dry down to like a powder finish as well. And it is kind of, oh, I used the wrong one. That's okay. I'll never tell. Really? Oh, I used the No Pore Blim Primer by Touch and Soul. I got it in my BoxyCharm and I've really been liking it. So I wanted to try it out with this foundation today for Try It Tuesday. Pun intended. But I normally do use this, ladies and gentlemen, what was I gonna say? Oh, I normally use a hydrating primer because the Fenty is rather drying. And so I used a little bit too much up here. So I normally use the Too Faced alright, so let's just let this marinate on our face for a minute. Pull it down the neck, darling, the neck. So this will turn to like a powdery, I'm sorry I keep flipping my hair. I got my hair done yesterday and it's like super light and fluffy or whatever. And so I need it to get its life together and it's not listening to me. What's new? Nobody does. So let's just let this marinate, sit in its juices, realize that I'm the boss, okay? And that you need to go out looking fabulous today. So, darling, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this marinate and I'm going to look like a hot mess express for 2.5 seconds. I don't know what happened here, what accent this is, where I've come from, but it's nice to meet you and I'm so glad you're here. And before you leave this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel so you can get notified when I, Tulissa, Turn Up With Tea, goes live. And also, like this video, let YouTube know I'm doing a good job. And hit that good old notification bell. Y'all are a mess. Y'all need to calm down. You need to calm your tits, okay? You need to calm your tits. So I had to clean the crusty, dusty mouth off. Do you see how the color is changing now? It is definitely changing. So let's give a good old swatcheroo. Let's just give a good old swatch while this is marinating on our face before we decide what concealer shade we're gonna use. I want to do a swatch. So this is going to be the 255. Oh, this is darker. So this is the 255. Now let's give a good old swatch of the 290. Okay. Oh, no, they're saying neck and neck, guys. Neck and neck. Why does it look so much lighter? So this is the 290. This is the 290. And this is the 255. So they are not the same shade. Don't let the bottle deceive you. Kind of like when you meet a guy and the outside is gorgeous, maybe the body is on point, okay? But then you're like, ooh, let's go on a date. I'm single, I'm ready to mingle. And then you go on that date and he's dumb as a box of freaking rocks. Okay? Do not let the outside fool you. So in this case, this is a perfect example of that. Just say no, okay? Don't judge a book by its cover. Do not judge a bottle of concealer by its color in the bottle. You've got to pull that baby out and you've got to give it a test run. Give it a test run, ladies. So this is dun, 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 $2.90, $2.55. There is clearly a difference. Now, when you look underneath my eyes, though, it does, that $2.90 does not look like that shade. Why? I mean, to be honest, though, now that I have the foundation on, and now that it's actually oxidizing on my face, to be honest, it's actually looking like the foundation shade. So I believe, ladies and gentlemen, we do have what it says we have. So we're gonna let this sit on our hand. We're gonna let it marinate because we just went on that date. We found out that the guy that we thought was super, super banging freaking fine is dumb as a box of rocks. But we're just gonna continue to have that conversation. We're gonna continue to chit chat, and we're gonna feel it out. So we're gonna let this baby sit. All right, but I am gonna use $2.90. So because I want a natural look, I am gonna go under my. Actually, no, because it's kind of the same. So I'm actually not. We are going to take the bottle that actually took like what we thought was happening, really wasn't happening. We're gonna take the $2.55 and we are gonna highlight with this, okay? So I've heard good things about this concealer and I'm ready to test them out and I'm ready to see if this is something that is legit and we can stand behind. I like the applicator. Now I am going to use a beauty blender, and normally I would like to moisten it first from the sink, but we're in a time crunch today and I'm in a hurry, so we're going to whip. I whip my hair back and forth, I whip my hair back and forth. Okay, sorry. We're just going to spray it down with some MAC Fix Plus, and we're just going to beat it out. Beat her out. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna need you to calm down. You guys need to calm your tits. Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and go in here. So this is nice and creamy. It is not a looser consistency. Nobody wants a loosey-goosey, okay? It is a thicker kind of consistency. So let's just go in here and buff this out. I do hope that this shade range that I picked up works because I always freaking hate because I live so far away from society and just like general public because I live in a small town. Like the nearest Sephora is literally so far away. So what we're gonna do is pray to the makeup gods that this will work. So far, so good. Ooh, it does have nice coverage after I'm patting this out. It does have nice coverage. It's very, it looks like it's low-key, like a different formula than the foundation. You know how the foundation dries to like a powder finish? I feel like this will. You guys tell me, sound off in the comments. What do you think? What are your thoughts? How does this make you feel? Why does it make you feel that way? Yeah, I'm liking it. Kind of. It's a little, I don't want to say patchy. I don't know the correct terms, but I think I'm going to add a little bit more. So I don't think I added enough right here and right here because I'm still seeing, like it's not like the full coverage like the Tarte Shape Tape is. The Tarte Shape Tape, girl, will have your life snatched. It will be like you are a new person, okay? So this, if you want to compare to Tarte Shape Tape, it is not as full of coverage. It's not going to leave you as snatched, but Now this color to me is still low-key blending in with my foundation. Like it's very, very similar, but also that might have to do with it might oxidize. So let's just give it time. I got it in my skin. See, now look, the trickery. This is oxidizing now on my skin, and this is the 290, and this is the 255. And so they're different undertones. So let's just let this sit. We may go out into the world, you guys, today looking like somebody that should never ever do their own makeup. All right, so let's go into the setting powder, and I've got the color Banana because y'all know I got a banana color skin. And I love the packaging of this. Gorgeous, super bougie or whatever. I do have the highlighters coming, so I'm excited to try her Fenty highlighters. When you guys open this, do not throw the box away. Inside the box is a little sifter cover. And a lot of people didn't know about it, so it's right here in the packaging. Pull it out, so that way when you pull this off, I heard good things about the setting powder. You're gonna be able to put this down, so that way you don't have any spillage, okay? Because we don't want any spillage. So this will actually sit right down in here. So fancy dancy, girl. What? How exciting. Okay, so let's go ahead and dump this over. Now I do have dry skin, so I am not going to bake with this. And it's a beautiful banana color. I don't really smell a shade. A lot of people said it smelled like vanilla. To be honest, I don't smell anything, and I'm a smeller. So let's go ahead and pat this on here. Ooh, it's very loose, obviously. Now I smell it. It does smell really good. It smells like Vanilla Fields. And remember when I was putting on the concealer, I said it smelled like Vanilla Fields? That's what this looks like. Okay, so let's take a look, you guys. This side is set. This side is not set. Sound off in the comments. Do you see a difference? Do you like it or not? What are your thoughts? How does this make you feel? So, again, I have dry skin. So look, see how white that looks right there? So I got the banana, but once I put this on and it starts moving, that was like a white sheer, not like a yellow, but in the canister, it's a yellow. But like a banana. This does smell so good. It does smell like Vanilla Fields. Let's just brush this on. So everywhere I took that concealer, I'm gonna brush it on. Brush it, brush it, brush it. Do you guys remember the movie Grease? Where she's like, brush it, brush it, brush it. Dun, 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 dun. Get your life together. Dun, 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 dun. Boy, I am on one today. Y'all catching me first thing in the morning. We are litty. Oh! I am gonna go ahead and take this setting powder, and I am gonna go ahead and throw this on my eye. What? All right, so now that we are set, what are your thoughts of the look with this setting powder on the face? Do you like it or not? Because to be honest, I'm loving this. So I'm loving like the, what's the correct word? Not like the powderiness to it. Now I can see right here on my forehead, it does look a little bit, not like scaly, but a tad bit dry. Because that's partly my fault. I didn't moisturize my skin before I came on. And then also, so I did put this cap back in here because I'm done with it. Oh, no, I'm not. Hold on. I'm going to take this concealer off. So there's our little date. You see how they're different? Okay, I'm going to wipe this off. Don't let the package fool you. Never judge a book by its cover. So I'm loving the way it looks, which I have tried the Fenty Foundation because I did get a sample of it before, and I was happy with it. I wish I would have thought and used my noggin today and actually used my hydrating primer because I do have dry skin. This is a drying formula. If you have oily skin, you'd probably really like it. For me, I really like it, but I also need a hydrating primer. The concealer, it looks great on my nose, underneath my eyes. I still feel like it's not as full coverage as what Tarte Shape Tape is, compared to that. If you like, say, if you like the ColourPop, if you like, say, what's the word, maybe like, I normally use Tarte and Makeup Revolution are my two go-tos. This concealer reminds me a lot of the ColourPop concealer. So I could see how the ColourPop concealer could be a dupe for this, to be honest. Not taking anything away from Riri, but this is what this concealer reminds me a lot of. So if you get this and thinking you're about to be like a whole new person, you're not going to be a whole new person like with Tarte Shape Tape, but I do like it. The setting powder, I like it. It's hard for me to pick setting powders out because I have dry skin, and a lot of the times I will find that I am patchy on my nose. Like I am scaly and patchy and dry, and it just looks disgusting, and it looks like I don't know what I'm doing with my life. This is not. I am clean finish, and this could be a combination of good concealer and setting powder. So whenever you see a brand that has like a foundation, a concealer, and a setting powder together, I like to have all the combo because they're low-key formulated, high-key to go together. To go together. Did you hear that accent? It just came out of nowhere. It's like coming out of my body. So with that being said, if you see one, try to get the whole combination because it goes nicely together. Just like my face for right now is going nicely together. Now I'm real flat face because I'm not contoured. So I'm going to go into a contour and I will be back and you guys will see me at the end. And I'm also doing a wear test today. So you will get to, we're going to test out this concealer. We're going to test out the setting powder and see how it goes. As far as the banana color, I normally wear translucent. I'm liking this banana shade. Like I'm liking it. So let me go ahead and contour and I will be back with you guys in 2.5 seconds. Okay guys, I'm back. All done. What? Who is she? Let's talk about this just for 2.5 seconds before I head out of here to run my errands. I am going to do a wear test, so I will link a video at the end that will go into and show you guys the wear of this. So I love my look today. I feel like I have a flawless finish. To be honest, I am, like I said, a little bit dry right here, but that's my own fault. I normally use a hydrating primer, and I normally use some argan oil on my skin first, and I didn't. So I did not prep correctly, but that's okay. It's not like noticeable, but it's noticeable to me, you know? It's not the foundation, the concealer's fault. It's my own fault. But look at this. What do you guys think? I am loving it. My nose still looks so good. It's not, and I could tell normally if a setting powder is not for me, like literally 2.5 seconds after I put it on, it'll start to like separate and be patchy and junky. It's a problem I have, and this is perfect. Like honestly, the way that this coverage looks with the setting powder is better than when I use the Tarte Shape Tape on my nose. As far as here, like it's more of like a natural coverage. It's so good. It's still like a full coverage, but not as full as Tarte Shape Tape. So Tarte Shape Tape is going to totally like blur and be completely full coverage, and you're a whole new person. This is like you're still who you think you are and who you are, but at the same time, like you're upgraded. Does that make sense? So I'm loving it. It is like a powdery finish. Now, what I do also to kind of get that, I don't know if you want to say dewy, but that whole like moisturized look, is I use the Mario Bandescu Rose Water. So after I did the concealer and the setting powder and the bronzer, and I took the powder and everything off my face, I spray my face down and give my face a drink of water with the Mario Bandescu Rose Water. There is a difference in using like a hydrating spray versus a setting spray. I did set my face today with the Urban Decay All Nighter, so using that rose water to give my face a drink of water after I apply all the powder and everything does make a huge difference. So yeah, we're gonna wear this today. I'm loving the look. I'm loving the coverage. You guys, so far so good. I am a fan and I'm gonna give it a thumbs up, but we are gonna do a wear test, so stay tuned because let's see how this wears. Okay guys, well, we're back and it has been, let's see, 9, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've had this foundation, this face on for 8.5 hours. And you guys, it's still doing good. I am shook. I have no separation on my nose, you guys, and that is huge for me, is where my nose is, and right here is like being patchy and like separating. Y'all, I have nothing. My nose is so smooth. And I know that sounds so weird, but that's such a big thing for me. So as you can tell, I'll do like a little spin for you. Okay, zoom in a little bit if I need to. Of course I have some smudging of my eyeliner, so don't judge me on that. But as far as everything else, let me just pull my trusty dusty close-up mirror and let's take a look. You guys, everything still looks so good, to be honest. Like, I am surprised. Even, okay, so a little bit up here on the top, which when I spoke this morning, remember me saying that it was a little drying, so I can still see this right here, but like I said, to the normal, like, people looking at me, you can't tell, and that's just because I didn't prime my skin and prep my skin correctly. But all in all, the Fenty Foundation Concealer and Setting Powder in the color Banana, it's a 10 for me. I know, I am in love with it. I love the packaging. I love the way it looks on my face. I love the way it lays on my face. I love how it's not like a heavy outcome. All in all, girl, Fenty, she's out here, she's got it going on. To the voice, to the acting, to the makeup. I mean, what is she gonna do next? I don't know, but I wanna be a part of it. So thank you guys again for tuning in and hanging out with me and getting my review and my feedback on this Fenty products. It's Try It Tuesday every Tuesday. I try a different product. So what's gonna be next? I don't know, but I appreciate you and I'm so thankful that you came. So I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.